This is John Squire talking about white mold on soybeans. White mold is more of a problem in areas with high humidity, heavy dews, and frequent rains. It infects the soybean at flowering and as the canopy closes. White mold is caused by a fungus that survives in the soil and germinates when soil moisture conditions are favorable. The fungus develops to form mushroom-like bodies called apothecia, which eject spores into the air. The biggest source of these spores that infect the plants are apothecia within the soybean field itself. Soybeans are not the only host to white mold. Other crops such as alfalfa, potatoes, and sunflower can be infected by white mold. Also, some weeds such as dandelion, velvet leaf shown here, amaranths, lamb's quarters, and others may be host to white mold and can be a source for perpetuating the disease. Spores that land on dying flowers will germinate and infect the plant. Once the spore infects a soybean, it grows into the node area and will cause a lesion at that node. It will girdle the stem and may kill the portion of the plant above the node or kill the entire plant. As the pathogen develops, it forms characteristic white mycelia or mold. Later, it develops black sclerotia both outside and inside the stem, as shown here. These sclerotia are discharged with the chaff at combining and will germinate when conditions are right in future years. Stand loss varies depending on infection and crop sensitivity. There may be scattered plants throughout the field or spots of high mortality. Yield may drop by 1 or 2 bushel in lighter infestation areas or by several bushel under heavy pressure. Since white mold is a function of the disease triangle, the environment, host, and pathogen, it is difficult to screen for and select highly resistant varieties. Nevertheless, there is a variation among varieties in tolerance to white mold, and you can choose from them. To manage white mold, a few practices can be incorporated. Plant soybeans in wide rows and in a direction that the prevailing wind helps dry out the canopy. Crop rotation may help, but the field should be out of soybeans for 3 to 5 years and maybe more. Variety selection can help also, and is important when there is a history of white mold in that field. Various fungicides have been used to control white mold, but remember the importance of application around flowering. Consider using downdraft or wetsit when applying these fungicides. Another option to control white mold is a product known as Heads Up, and is a plant protectant that is applied as a seed treatment. It is a plant extract and has demonstrated control of white mold and sudden death syndrome in research trials. For more information about white mold or its control, contact your United Suppliers sales representative. Have a good day.